Okay, so Willow and I did a lot of agility and then worked on her basics while we did that this morning. So she had a lot of sit and down practice and pause up and wait and off. Go find it, a little bit of find it, as well as some good physical exercise. Um, and she's had some really awesome plays. So her and Siegfried have just been wailing on each other all day long, but they seem to be having a lovely time doing it. So now, before we do our last play, before everyone goes home, I'm gonna have Willow do some relaxation protocol with me. We're still on day 6, so she struggles a little bit when I have to go to the entranceway or the doorway and open the door and then go through the door. And then in particular, when I disappear from view for 5 seconds, that's kind of challenging for her. So we're gonna stick with this for a little while until she feels a little bit more comfortable. We did cheat a little bit earlier today and used some cheese for agility, but very, very small amounts, so hopefully it doesn't bother her tummy. And then now I have got some freeze-dried venison, which she is digging. So hopefully she likes that. I'm trying to keep it down to single ingredient treats for her, so that way if she has a yucky poop, we can maybe identify what it is that caused it. But we'll see how she does. Okay, so we're gonna do day 6, and as per usual, I'll just kind of read out what we're doing. All right, Will, can you please? That's most of it. There you go. Good job. Okay, so we're just gonna do down for 10 seconds. And then down for 20 seconds while I jog back and forth in front of her. And then just down for 15 seconds. And then down while I walk to an entrance and return. And then while I walk quickly backwards, clapping my hands. And then while I go to the doorway and touch the doorknob. And then down while I jog in place for 20 seconds. Okay. And then down while I walk around her. And then down while I walk around her, clapping my hands. Okay, and then down for 15 seconds. And then down for 20 seconds. And then down for 30 seconds. And then down while I walk quickly backwards, clapping my hands in return. And then down while I go to our doorway and touch the doorknob. then I'm going to open the door and stand in the entryway for 5 seconds. And then I'll do the same for 10 seconds. And then down for 30 seconds. And then down while I walk quickly backwards, clapping my hands. And then going to the doorway and touching the doorknob. And then down for 10 seconds. And then down while I go through the doorway and then immediately return. And then down while I go through the doorway, clapping my hands. And then down while I go through the doorway for 10 seconds and then return. And then down for 30 seconds. And then down while I disappear from view for 5 seconds. And then down for 20 seconds. And then down for 10 seconds while I clap my hands. And then down for 5 seconds. All right, all done. Good girl. Okay, so she did it. That's the first time that she's been able to stay down all the way through day 6. And she handled me leaving and stepping out of sight briefly, but she did it and wasn't shifting around and didn't get up to try to follow me. So that's fantastic. So we'll keep working on that. and incorporating some other exercises to hopefully help her feel a little bit better too when she's on her own at home. But now she's going to get to do some more play before it's ready to go home.